In this tip of the day, let's take a look at OneCNC toolpath for lathe. Now, in this example, let's say that we want to apply toolpath from the X positive side, and we want to apply toolpath from the X negative side as well. In other words, this would be a good example if you had something like gang tooling, okay? Let me demonstrate how you can easily do this within any OneCNC lathe CAD/CAM system. In fact, for this tip of the day, I'm using Lathe Express, okay? Let's quickly head over to the command manager, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clear the model so we can just see our wireframe geometry. Let's start by roughing things out over here on the X positive side. So into the command manager, let's use the roughing operation. And I'm just going to use the default parameters that are already in here. So let's quickly just push through this just to generate some toolpath. All right, so there's our roughing operation. Now using our gang tooling, let's say that we want to apply the finish operation here. Well, what's important to focus on is the actual insert. It's the insert that's most important. The size of the insert, its physical characteristics, the orientation of the insert, and so on. All right, so to profile this, instead of using turn face finishing, we're going to use bore finishing. And the reason for this is because we can still use the insert that we want, but this also gives us the ability to machine on the X negative side of the axis there. Okay, so I'm going to right-hand mouse click. There's our boring bar. And again, remember, we're focusing on the insert. You want to make sure that that insert is correct. I'm going to click next, next, next. You can see here that even the toolpath is showing correctly here on the proper side of the part. We'll click next on that, finish, and there we go. There's our finish operation performed on the negative side. Also notice how all the retracts are correct as well. The approach, retract, all that looks great. Now let's say we want to cut off using the X positive side. So let's head over here to our parting cycle. I'm going to grab that line right there. All right, I already have the tool parameters set, so let's move through here. Let's make that overcut amount maybe 600 thousandths. We'll click finish, and there we go. All right, so let's simulate this. We're going to right-hand mouse click, simulate rest. Our stock is 4 inches in diameter. The stock's going to start at Z0, and it's going to stop at Z minus 3 inches. So we'll click OK. Let's zoom in on this, pan this up a little bit. All right, so here's our roughing operation. All right, and then what you're going to see is the finish operation down here, and we're focusing on the insert. That looks great, and then there's our part off. All right, so that's it for this tip of the day, the ability to machine your lathe parts from the X positive or X negative side. Thanks so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.